I'm Aperçu Connell. I'm the Executive Director at the Nouveau-Brunswick Arts Board, and we've been working on a lot of things this year.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Moeller and I'm the Deputy Director of artsnb. So one of the big things we continue doing in 2012 is we kept working on our programs, and what we usually do is we get together a group of stakeholders from specific disciplines that we identify at the beginning of the year. We get them all together and then we have sort of a little discussion about what the gaps are in programming, what's needed, and then we will look at our programming and see what we can change. We also look at best practices from other arts funders from around, and then try to adapt our programs as needed. I've been running the career development program. There haven't been any huge changes to that program in the past year. We usually tend to tinker a little bit, but it's still arts by invitation, artist in residence, and professional development that we offer through that program. We've had a lot of international travel, we've had a lot of workshops, we've had a lot of residencies that artists wouldn't have been able to do without that program. So I think it's really strong, and I'm looking forward to continue working with it and developing it further.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Robert Breyer et je suis l'agent de programme. Ça commence en février avec le programme de bourse d'études en art et le programme artiste en résidence. Pour la deuxième date limite, c'est au mois d'avril pour le programme de création et de documentation. Alors c'est ces deux différents programmes. La dernière date limite, c'est au mois d'octobre, encore une fois pour le programme de création et de documentation, et tout le processus repart à ce moment-là. Alors pour tous ces concours-là, il y en a 4 par année, ça prend presque 3 mois à partir du temps que le dossier nous arrive, jusqu'à temps qu'on donne les résultats.
My name is Natalie Rain. I'm the Marketing, Communications and Translation Specialist for Arts New-Brunswick. This year we produced an art scholarship brochure which was sent out to the French and English high schools in the province. We also sent them out to the art centres. We found with this handout that we didn't necessarily get more people applying to the program, but we did find that we were getting people from different parts of the province, which is a really good thing. So we're letting more and more people know about the program.
I usually give quite a few workshops per year. It's usually anyone who asks us to come to their community. So it's art centers, it's colleges, universities usually, but it's anyone that invites us. We talk about the programs that artsnb offers, and we also give a grant writing workshop on the best practices when it comes to putting together a strong grant application. In the past year, we also had Canada Council come to do mock juries. So that process and having people see how difficult the jury process can be and how subjective, I think really opened a lot of eyes. This was the year we also worked on a new strategic plan for 2013 to 2018. We did this in a number of ways. We had some team meetings of the staff, then we also had a brainstorming session with the board members, and we also sent out a survey to our clientele to get some feedback. And I think by doing it this way, by going very broad in talking to a vast number of people, we actually get a pretty good overview of the areas that we need to be working in. And I think we have a really strong plan for the next 5 years, and it's going to be really exciting to work on and see where that takes us.
Il y avait 3 gagnants pour un total de 11 mises en nomination.
I will work with Lieutenant Governor, his staff, and his aide Tim Richardson to work on the ceremony itself. They have an amazing team over there, so it's very easy to work with them. 2012 was an anomaly year because I had to actually accept an award for an artist who couldn't be there. This is not my forte. I tend to like being behind the scenes.
For the first time this year, we held an LGA Media Blitz. So the LGA winners made themselves available the day of the ceremony to talk to press. As a result, we had the most coverage this year on our LGAs than we've ever had before. We also filmed the LGA ceremony this year, which means that we had highlights of the ceremony that we're able to put up on our website for people to view. The new website is better to look at. It's more dynamic, it's easier to navigate. It also has more information for artists. We display photos of various artists, so every 6 months they're changed, and that allows us to showcase the different artists that we have here and the diversity of artistic talent that we have in the province.
This year we also started a digital transition, and what that means is that we're working on getting our applications online. We're hoping that this will make the application process a lot easier for our clients, and we're also developing a database on the other end for ourselves so that we can gather more data from what we receive. And this more robust database will give us important statistics that we can use moving forward.
We launched the I Am Art campaign. The campaign consisted of 9 short videos, 1 for each of the artistic disciplines and 1 multidisciplinary. The Arts New-Brunswick team went through a 2-day workshop with Sociological. This workshop helped us to refine our social media strategy, and it also helped us define what our strategy is going to be for the next few years. In the last year, we have doubled the amount of followers that we have on our Facebook and Twitter accounts. We've also opened a YouTube channel. We have a LinkedIn account and a SoundCloud account.
The Youth Commission is young artists between the ages of 18 and 35, so they're usually fairly emerging. And we talk to them about the challenges they're facing, how our programs could better meet their needs, and they're also really great ambassadors to go out into the communities that they represent and talk to other young emerging artists about our programming, what we do. So it's a really great way for us to get young artists involved and spread the word about artsnb.
Under the leadership of annuel, ArtsLink, and artsnb, Cultural Human Resources Table was convened, and 2 of the 4 meetings have been held so far, and it's been going really well. We held 3 tripartite meetings over the course of the past few months, and they've been really fabulous for providing an engagement opportunity for municipalities, for provincial level funders, and for federal level funders. Cultural policy renewal process has been very invigorating and interesting process to be involved with. This is the first time I've been involved in a cultural renewal. The public consultations, the work group, and the editorial committee were all really great things to be a part of, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the results will be for New Brunswick. This year we've also held meetings with the contemporary visual arts sector and also with the theatre sector. And those meetings also have been really exciting because we've seen representation from around the province, from organizations, artists themselves, and the provincial government, as well as artsnb, around the same table talking about the same issues, examining what the challenges are in New Brunswick and what the opportunities are, and looking at where we want to go for each of those disciplines. So in the coming years, we'd like to see meetings for each of the disciplines take place. Arts Day at Legislature, we had a really great contact with the Conservative Caucus, the Liberal Caucus, and both party leaders for the NDP and the Green Party. And we covered status of the artist, investment in arts and culture, and building a robust cultural policy. Over the past year, we've been working with the Circle of Elders, Imelda Purley, Shirley Bear, Mildred Millier, and Gilbert Sewell, to review all Aboriginal programming across Canada, to look at what kinds of components are most needed here in New Brunswick in terms of programming to support arts and cultural development in our First Nations communities. So we've worked together to put together a compilation of programs that we're hoping to put in place within the next year or so. And we've also been working towards an Aboriginal artist and youth exchange between New Brunswick and Maine. So we're hoping to have a meeting soon in Grand Manan to talk about that. So that's pretty exciting stuff, and it's ground we haven't necessarily properly broken in New Brunswick yet. So it's exciting times.